Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome pet safety expert, buckle up, Christina Selter.
Welcome. Gosh, what a great crowd. Did everybody see our AKC puppy graduates from the S.T.A.R program from American Kennel Club? They're all right here in the front row. They're going to be here the entire time. We're going to go as quickly as possible because I know you're all here just for the photos. They're going to be available with the car over to the side along with all of our winners, Sheriff Perez and Fire Chief Schuldt. They came in to talk a little bit about pet safety in and around vehicles for their safety because they're the ones that have to take care of it. For those of you that are not familiar with Bark Buckle Up, we are the program that investigates products including vehicles, hotels, retailers, and airlines on regards to their pet safety programs and what they do to help our pets travel safer. And then we have an award ceremony once a year. The Chicago Show invited us here, so everybody give the Chicago Show a big hand. We thank them very much, especially Paul Bryan. Now we're going to go ahead and tell you a little bit about Bark Buckle Up. We're the pet safety program that travels the nation. We teach and promote pet safety in and around vehicles and during travel. Most people don't think about it because the dog just jumps in the car, rides with you everywhere, goes to the beach. But the biggest problem is if you hit your brakes or you have a slight accident or a big accident, that pet becomes a projectile. They fly through the vehicle. A 60-pound dog becomes a 2,700-pound projectile in only a 35-mile-per-hour accident. That is huge. They can hit your children in the car, the seat, the windshield, yourself, and then our firemen and policemen have to try and remove that vehicle to get, or that pet to get to you safely. So it's best just to secure them, either with a tether, a harness, a car seat. Yes, they make car seats for cats and dogs, and kennels, but all of those products need to be secured in your vehicle to keep those from flying through the vehicle or becoming a projectile. Now, while we travel the U.S., we also give out to the public, this year, 1 million kits for free to the public that include a pet safety decal for our first responders. People put that on their car window so that when they get to the accident, if there is one, they know that that pet's information is in the glove box just like your car registration. So now they can communicate to your family and let them know that you're going to the hospital or your pets are going to the vet. I'd like to go ahead and turn over the mic to Sheriff Perez. He's been with us for about a year now and is a big believer in pet safety in and around vehicles and travel.
Good morning. Thank you, Christina. I'd first like to take time to thank GMC for allowing us here, Bark Buckle Up for their fine efforts, Chief John Schuldt from the Carpentersville Fire Department, and also Deputies Nick Wolf, the very short guy there, raise your hand, and Deputy Matt Goncher and his canine marshal. As Christina said, an unsecured pet inside your vehicle does become a projectile. It's dangerous not only for the safety of your animal, but for your safety as well. I truly believe in their product. As a dog owner and lover myself, we have an English pointer and a miniature dachshund. I know that's a heck of a mix, but it works out well. It's a great opportunity for everyone to make sure that the safety of their pets and themselves are not compromised. The things that we have to deal with as first responders, if we come to a scene of an accident where a pet is unsecured, say a dog is unsecured in a vehicle, if the door has to be pried open, or if we just open the door, the dog's not secured, it will run. We're trying to secure the scene. We're trying to impede traffic flow, and it creates a safety issue not only for the animal, for other motorists, but also for the officers themselves. So those are some of the really major things that we have to worry about, as well as long as the dog is secured, you can let us know if the dog is susceptible to biting us before we put our hands in the car, and that's a big issue. So I thank you all for bringing your pets here. I got to interact with all the dog owners and the dogs themselves. This is a great event. I'd like to thank Christina again, and best of luck to all of you. Thank you.
We first have our Pet Safe Hotel of Choice Awards. Now this was a little bit difficult because there weren't very many hotels that they said that they were not just pet friendly, but pet safe. We investigated the Hilton hotels and resorts and found that not only are they have a pet friendly program, but they are very concerned and very good at keeping the pets safe. So when you have to leave your room at night to go for those little evening trips. You don't have to worry. They actually have everything planned for you. They have lists of dog parks, veterinarians, everything right for you when you check in. So the Hilton Hotels and Resorts, we have Robert Allegrini here today, Vice President Communications, the America's Hilton Hotel Corporation, and he's based right here in Chicago. And he will be here to answer any questions specifically on their pet-friendly program for you. It's fabulous. Now, we also investigated airlines. We had to do a lot of flying. I'm not a good flying person. We all picked the American Airlines, not just because of their record and their safety record, but they've also received 16 consecutive years. The Business Traveler readers gave them top awards, top honors. So we knew that we were in the same category. They care about our pets. They, in fact, won't even let you fly your pet if it's too hot or too cold. They will pull you, let you know that your pet can't fly because it's not safe. Most airlines don't do this. Today we have Judi Gorman, Manager Sales of Promotions and Community Relations with American Airlines here today. She's also based in Chicago. Judi will be here for at least 15 minutes afterwards. You can ask her some specific questions. I know that our American Kennel dogs fly American most of the time, and they also fly in cargo in kennels. Now, we have somebody that didn't make it today. We picked a Petsafe retailer of choice. It happens to be Petsmart, not only because they're the largest retailer, but in the past year, their pet travel and safety aisle has grown to be the largest selection and variety of pet travel and safety products in the nation. They have over 1,000 locations, so it's the easiest store to go to, find exactly what you need in any size. So I'm going to hold up their award. PetSmart. Now for the Petsafe vehicle of choice. This one's very true to my heart. The company started because I had hit my brakes and my little Boston Betty had fallen off the seat. She didn't get hurt. But we realized that not securing your pets in your car, we have all hit our brakes to stop and avoid somebody else, some crazy driver going by. Just by a slight hit of your brakes, your pet can fall off the seat. They may hurt their limbs. They may get scared and not want to get back on the seat. So just secure them for their safety, your safety, and your passengers. The GMC 2009 Acadia won the Petsafe vehicle of choice for more than one reason. Our judges test drove all these vehicles and picked it for their OnStar, which is in all GM vehicles. The touchscreen navigation, hands-free is very important with your pets. You don't want to have them in the front seat because you'll be fiddling with them. So hands-free navigation is perfect. Privacy glass, this is a biggie. The privacy glass in this vehicle cuts down the heat and the glare, so the inside of the vehicle stays cooler, which is very important for pets. The second row has a smart slide seating system, and the third row actually folds all the way down into the cargo area, giving you more room for the larger kennels or larger dogs. If it's not folded all the way down, you lose that headroom space, which they love and run back and forth. They also have the large power-operated sunshade. Again, very important when you're putting your pets in a car, especially an SUV, station wagon, or minivan. If it does not have, like the Acadia, the climate control, the tri-section climate control, the back end of that vehicle is extremely hot. You're in the front seat, you have the air conditioner blowing. This vehicle is equipped to make sure that our pets are at temperature-correct levels. So I'd like to ask Judi. Oh, whoops, we just did Judi, sorry. I'd like to ask Cheryl Catton, Executive Director of Advertising and Promotions for GMC Buick Pontiac, to come on up. She was so gracious to sit with the dogs earlier. It was so fun. It's so great. Do you want to tilt it?
Yes, let me get it so it's facing. Thank you.
Okay, what you all came here for is not to listen to me talk. Bark Buckle Up is going to break away. We're going to take a ton of photos and video, individual questions about any of the awards.